Hey, what's up everyone, Vortex here and welcome back to Vortex Ray Shadow Legends. Guys, today we're gonna have a champion guide for my new favorite champion in this game. And that's Gyzmak the Terrible. I'm so excited to make this video. I've been waiting for a while. I kept trying him here and there to see how good he is. And he is really good. He did open a lot of the content that I wasn't able to do before. Now I can do it. So that's what we're gonna do today, guys. I'm gonna talk about him. Now, obviously, I built him for like a mid-game account. I'm not an end-game account. I'm a mid-game. So it's there's a lot to improve on him. I still have a lot to do. But I think this would be a lot more appropriate for you guys out there who are not end-game and don't have all the best gear in the world. And I will showcase you guys. I'll show you guys how I built him, masteries, and everything about him. If you guys enjoy, please like and subscribe. And without further ado, let's go to the video. Alright, so guys, this is Gyzmak the Terrible, amazing champion. Let's go a little bit through his skills and see what exactly he's doing. I've already explained the skills of this dude when I pulled him in the video where I pulled him. You can go and check it if you want. I was really excited about him when I pulled him. It was amazing. Alright, first one, guys. Please. Oh! Oh! Are you fucking serious? Holy shit. Oh my god. Gyzmak the Terrible. Man, who is this? Oh man. Ooh. But I'm gonna explain quick how what he's doing. Okay, so we have here the passive skill, Spark of Anger. Basically, he's placing HP burn with his passive skill. You don't need to attack. It's not a skill. You're not gonna waste a turn to apply HP burn on enemies. He's gonna do this with his passive, provided that you have 100% crit rate, which I have. If you have 100% crit rate and they don't have block debuffs, this effect cannot be resisted. Okay, so he will place the HP burn no matter what. Then his A3, let me at them, let me at them. Okay. Places increased crit rate, increased crit damage, speed on all allies for 3 turns. Amazing skill. I love this skill. I was lucky enough to... I had one book, a mythical book, and I got the cooldown of this one to 4 turns. It is on a 5 turns. But I was lucky enough to use the book, and the book went straight into this one, which means I can use it more often. Then on his A2, Flames of Resentment. Before attacking, he attacks all enemies, but before attacking, he increases all the duration of the HP burn on all enemies, then activates the HP burn, and then he's gonna place a decreased speed on all enemies for 2 turns. Again, it cannot be resisted if this attack is critical. Amazing A2 on his base form, obviously. And then on his A1, Magma Hurl, he increases the duration of HP burn on the target. He attacks only one enemy, but then he's gonna attack all the other enemies who don't have the HP burn. So it can be an AoE. Again, really good skill here. It's not that strong, to be honest, from what I've noticed. I think with 2 books, it might be even better. But yeah, I love the base form. It's amazing. But then he has the alternate form, and let's see what he's doing here. Okay, he looks bigger, tougher. He has this big stick here. All right, so let's see. On his passive, Burning Juggernaut, he will ignore 15% of the target's defense if the HP of the target it's equal or higher than 50%, or he will ignore 25% of the defense if the HP it's less than 50%. He will also ignore all block damage, shield, and if the enemies are under HP burn, and if they are not under HP burn, he will inflict 20% more damage. So amazing passive here. I love this one. Then on his A3, he places a link. This is Ungodly Fury. He places a pain link, which means he will place this pain link on an enemy, and that enemy, whenever attacks him, he will get 75% reflected damage back to him. And also he places an Unkillable and a Taunt on himself, plus an ally protection on everyone else. Very great skill here. I use it a lot. in Hydra, and not so much in Clan Boss. I think you need a proper team for this one, but I'm gonna explain that one in a second. Then his A2, it's Kaboom. I love this skill here, guys. So he attacks all enemies, but before attacks them, he places a 60% decreased defense on all of them if they are under HP burn. Obviously, it won't be resisted if they are under HP burn. And then places another extra hit on all those enemies under HP burns. And if you kill anyone, he will grant an extra turn. Okay? And then he can go with his A1, where he attacks one enemy. Okay? But if that enemy has 50% health or lower, he will attack all enemies instead. Okay? Plus, and he also increases the duration of 2 random debuffs on the target for the 1 turn, or even on all of them for 1 turn, right? So amazing A1, and there is a really nice synergy between his base form and his alternate form, and I'll show you guys in arena in a second. Now let's talk about artifacts. I put him in a cruel set. Is that the best set for him? In his base form, his damage is based on attack, and I kinda use him more on his base form than his alternate form, except for arena. But actually, I mean, I can use him. I use him in Hydra as well. With I alternate between the 2 forms, but I don't have better gear for him, to be honest. Ideally, this guy, you want him in cruel set, 4 pieces, and then if you have available 5 pieces of stone skin. And the reason is because, especially in arena or any other place, mostly arena, you want him to survive, just in case he doesn't get first to do his attacks and everything. You want him to survive to some of those enemies' attacks, you know. And if he's in stone skin, he's gonna have a higher chance to survive to most of the attacks. I wouldn't say you should put him in relentless. You don't want him in relentless. Savage, it's a pretty decent one as well. Probably immortal, but I don't know. I don't have that great gear, especially from lethal. It's really hard to pull him because you want him with 100% crit rate. You want him with as much crit damage as you can. Actually, let me show you the total stats. So if you can see here, I have 232 speed, which is not great, but is decent. 226 crit damage, 48,000 HP. Some defense, not a lot of attack, to be honest, on his base form, which is a shame because I should have more attack, but again, I don't have that great gear around. In his alternate form, he has a little bit more HP, defense, less speed, more crit damage. So I think for now is great like this. But again, you want him with some defense to survive. You want him with a lot of attack. You want him with 100% crit rate, crit damage, speed. You need everything except accuracy. You don't need accuracy on this guy, okay? But everything else you need on him, like even resistance and stuff. So it's kind of hard to build him properly. I've tried my best with what I had. Now that we have this new thing, because I think, yeah, today they introduced this one, right? Let's check it. The preset manager, right? So we can now save some of these sets. How does it work actually? I'm not sure. I'll have to play around. I think you have to go here and then you save as a global, okay, or as a champion. Yeah. So I'm gonna have to search for all my best gear, put together all that gear and try different builds for this guy and see which one it works. I think I got, yeah, I got the 3 free gifts from Plarium. So this is worth for 6 days, and I have 3 of them. And this one basically allows you to swap for free the gear, right? So I might have to put together a proper set, the way I want, with like lethal and stone skin. That's what I'm thinking. Lethal stone skin is gonna be amazing. So I'm gonna have to put together a good set and then use one of these ones so I can swap with this dude and see how he actually works. But so far I think he's doing fine. So I have crit damage on his gauntlet. Ideally here I would like HP instead of defense, but this one has double crit rate, so I don't know. Here I have a speed with HP, which is great. I love it. And the rest of them, again, you need to check for for crit rate, crit damage, speed, everything you need to check. So it's really hard to build this guy, guys. Yeah. Have HP on his ring, crit damage on his amulet, and here I have defense. Again, I would like to have. I don't think I have a banner with HP. I would like HP instead of defense. I have a mythical, but I do have speed on this one, which is why I'm actually using this one. In his alternate form, he's doing damage based on HP and defense. That's why I'm looking for HP and defense. But his scales better on HP rather than defense, okay? And this Kaboom skill, if you have a lot of HP, it's gonna do a ton of damage, okay? Even with the stats that I have now, guys, you're gonna see how much damage he's doing. But yeah, for the masteries, let me move my camera so you guys can see. I went on the support tree for some health, and then for extending the duration of some of the HP burns, even though he's doing a lot of extension for the extended duration, so I don't think you really need this one, but none of these other ones are actually good for him. And on the other side, on the offense, I went for War Master. Some people go for Hell Smasher. Problem is the chance for him to ignore 25% more defense, it's only 50%. You know, so I don't really like to rely on that chance to do more damage. I would rather have the War Master and make sure to have damage, especially for Hydra, yeah. And pretty much all this stuff here. If you guys want to copy it on the Hell Hades page, if you go, his build a little bit different, even for the masteries. I think I'm gonna keep it like this for now. Probably I will change a little bit and play around with Hell Smasher, but as you know, it will cost me a lot of gems to do that, so I don't really want to waste my gems. Okay, so let's take this guy a little bit around and see, play with him and see how he's doing. Let's go in Classic Arena and let's refresh here and see what we can do. I have a lot of arbiters everywhere, so let's just choose one. Let's go for this one. I've been playing around a little bit with Vitreous because he's just been buffed, so I want to see how he's doing. I'm gonna make a video about him. I don't think he's as bad as he was before, but it's not like the buff was something crazy. He's doing a bit more damage than before, but anyway, this video is not about Vitreous, it's about Gyzmak, right? So let's start a fight. Oh, actually, let me move my camera. All right. So let's see. I have him with Arbiter, with Lissandra, and Sa Wukong just to make sure that he's gonna get the job done. Okay. So let's buff. Increase the turn meter with Lissandra. Now here I have two options. First of all, let's use his A3. Crit rate, crit damage, speed, amazing. Now again, we have a stone skin here in this team, so we can go with his A2 and get rid of the stone skin because of the burns, right? And then we come with some Wukong and we should get the job done, almost. Not yet. Okay. Arbiter, she revived. That's absolutely fine. Let's finish the job. Oh, actually, now we have the chance to show. I have a chance to show you guys the other form. So in his alternate form, we go with Kaboom. Okay, he killed everyone. He gets another turn. He's gonna attack this dude. Okay, and this team is almost done, right? There's nothing he can do from now on. So if you have your enemies have like a stone skin, this dude is gonna be amazing to get rid of that. Let's see, let's try another one. Let's go for this one. My Arbiter is not the fastest. This is the problem, okay? I can't even put more speed on her. I don't know. I don't have the gear, to be honest. Alright, so here we don't have any stone skins, which is great. Let's buff. Let's change form. And let's go with Kaboom. Let's put it on slow. Make my image smaller. And see how he's doing. Alright. First attack, defense down. And second attack, and everyone is dead. And then he gets another turn. And everyone is dead. Amazing. I love this dude. All right. Let's try one more fight. Let's see who else we have here. Let's look for the only problem with this guy, he is kind of weak against polymorph. Let's try this one actually. We have the lion here. He's weak against polymorph because he's placing the HP burn, and if the enemy has the polymorph, he's gonna change. So that's really dangerous for him. We have again a stone skin. Let's buff. Let's buff again. And let's get rid of the stone skin. Boom. Amazing damage. And now with Sun Wukong, we get here and get rid of everything. So here's the thing. My Sun Wukong, he doesn't have 100% crit rate. But because he's buffing and he puts 30% crit rate increase, my Sun Wukong all of a sudden does a lot more damage, which is great. That's why I love this guy. He's amazing. Let's do one more fight. Let's try this one. This kind of looks a bit hard. And another thing, guys, he ignores block damage, okay? So if the enemy has like a block damage on them, you know, they think... I've done this in a... what is called? In a live arena recently. And I think my dude, he was kind of happy with himself because he had all his team with block damage. And then my dude came and he smacked everyone. And he was dead in 2 seconds, you know. Look, everyone here dead. That's why I'm saying, if you have him in stone skin at this point, he's gonna survive. Look, I mean, why? I don't need this. He can do everything, you know. If you have him in stone skin, he's gonna be able to survive. And if he can do his attacks with HP burns and all that stuff, he's gonna destroy everyone. Alright, that was a good fight. Anyway, so he's amazing in arena, guys. Again, he opened for me the tag team arena 3. Now all I need to do is just make sure I stay in this silver 3 for as long as I can. What else he did? He opened for me a lot of the dungeons here, especially Necropolis, Phantom Shogun. The next champion guide I'm gonna do is gonna be about Lady Mikage, because she's an amazing champion. So yeah, now I can... I was stuck here, I couldn't do stage 14. Now I think if I can push a little bit more, I can do at least stage 17, 18 maybe. The same goes for Iron Twins. I've actually managed to do Iron Twins stage 15 with him. I don't have any more keys to show you guys, but I've done it in 4 minutes. I had to play a little bit on manual, to be honest, but it doesn't... I don't mind if I have to play on manual. Obviously, I don't have the best champions like other people do, so I can't do it on auto with 3 Geomancers, you know, or something like that. But he's doing quite alright, you know. Now, let's talk about Demon Lord. This dude in Demon Lord, he can be great, okay? The problem is, you need a specific team around him. So you're gonna use him in his alternate form, and you put the pain link on the Demon Lord. I'm not gonna show you guys because there's no point. It doesn't work. The team I have, it doesn't work for him. But ideally, you want him with probably a Brogni or the Wixwell. And this way, the Wixwell or the Brogni, they will place the shields. They will keep increasing the shields. And he will keep surviving. And because of the pain link, whenever the Demon Lord attacks him, he will take 75% more damage back, or reflected back to him. And at first of the fights, it's not gonna work that well for the demon for us, right? But the longer the fight goes, after turn maybe 20 or 30, the Demon Lord will do a lot of damage, right? So a lot of that damage will come back to him. So he is able to put quite a lot of damage for the Demon Lord. However, again, my team is not built for that. This team, because of the block damage, you know, he doesn't get damage back. So the way I'm using him right now is in his base form without changing to alternate form. However, he did change quite a lot for Hydra. Now, this is my fight from yesterday for this week. He did quite a lot. This isn't the most damage I've done. Let me actually pull my results from last week. So this was the result from last week, where he put 35 million damage, 120. This is the most damage I've ever done to Hydra on hard difficulty. Okay, he's been doing the most damage out of everyone. This week, however, he got eaten by a Hydra too early, and the Hydra put like a shield on itself, so I wasn't able to free him. And I only did 89 million damage, which is not bad. Okay. The problem with this dude in Hydra, it's that it requires you to play manual. Okay. And I think this is the problem that every mythical has in this game. It's not easy to use them with both forms, okay? Because he's gonna change a lot through his forms, okay? So let me explain. Let's go to him. I don't care about to buy silver. So the way I play with Hydra is, first of all, he's gonna place the HP burn, okay? With his passive right from the beginning. Then I will buff all my champions. Then I will go with his A2 because of the decreased speed, which is really important because this way the Hydras, they're slower, so I get more chances to use all my other champions, maybe 2 times even. And then I would change his form to the alternate form, use his A2 so I can do a lot of damage, and plus I place the decreased defense on all enemies. And then I would use his A3 to put the pain link on some of the heads, wherever it's available. And you can put multiple pain links, even though this one is just for 2 turns. With Lady Mikage in the team, Lady Mikage, she's extending the debuffs on the Hydras. So this pain link will stay there forever. And then you put another pain link on another head, and then on another one. So I would always alternate between these 2 forms, you know. Once the base form is available again, I will change back here, place the HP burn, the decreased speed, all that shit, buff myself, and then change back to the alternate form. But you can't do that in if you put it on auto, so you need to play with him on manual, which is kind of shame. You know, I don't know how Plarium could fix that. I have no idea. But again, he's being an amazing addition to my Hydra team. Now I can actually do a lot of damage, a lot more than I was doing before. So what I'm thinking also is I might have to get rid of Sun Wukong and put Artak instead of Sun Wukong. Now, my Sun Wukong here, his only job, I mean, he's doing some damage, but his only job is to remove all the buffs from the Hydras if they buff themselves or if they steal my buffs, and place a block debuffs on the Hydras, right? If I remove him, I still have Lady Mikage, and Lady Mikage on her alternate form, she can actually remove some of the buffs. Plus, on her base form, she can actually reduce the turn of the buffs that the Hydras have and increase their debuffs. So I might get by with just Lady Mikage and without the Sun Wukong, and use Artak instead of him. I can't get rid of Harima because she's my provoker. I don't have a better provoker. I have some people, but they're not that great. I mean, Harima, not only she's doing a lot of damage, but she's provoking. Plus, she's working very well with Lady Mikage, because whenever Lady Mikage attacks on her A1, Harima will join and do more damage, you know. So I can't get rid of Harima. I can't get rid of Gyzmak. Duchess is here just to keep everyone alive, and she's amazing. Probably one of my favorite champions, one of my best champions actually. And Razelvar, again, I mean, if you look at the damage here, Razelvar puts quite a lot of damage, more than everyone else. This dude is amazing, you know, because the more speed he gets, you know, the faster he gets, the more damage he does, you know. So this dude is really, really amazing. I'm gonna have to make a champion guide on him as well. Probably after Lady Mikage, I'm gonna do a champion guide on him, because I love this guy. I didn't fuse him, but I pulled him. And since I pulled him, this dude is amazing. I actually had him on my clan boss, but I can't figure out how to put together a good team with him there. But somehow I will figure out that eventually, but not now. So yeah, like I said, this guy is great everywhere, guys, okay? He's not gonna change your account that much. He's not gonna come to your account and all of a sudden you're gonna do all the content in the game. But he is gonna do a lot for you. He's gonna help you everywhere. And once I manage to pull Brogni or even Wixwell, I'm pretty sure he's gonna do a lot of damage for clan boss as well. I'm pretty sure. I saw someone using him as in clan boss, but they had an unkillable team. With the block damage team, it's not gonna work. With the unkillable team, he can work, okay? Problem is the unkillable, it only lasts for 50 turns, right? After 50 turns, the Demoler, he's gonna bypass all the unkillable on your teams, and he's gonna kill you. So it's not gonna go for forever, the fight. But if you have him in a shield, infinity shield team, I think he can actually be great with his alternate form and with his pain link. Like I said, this is a mid-game account, so I'm trying to do my best with whatever I have. You know. But guys, this was Gyzmak the Terrible. Amazing champion. I love him. Guys, that was it, the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.